It looks straight out of the Old West, except that this hearse isn't pulled by horses, rather by a 2012 Harley-Davidson trike. B.C. Bailey Funeral Home in Wallingford, Connecticut just acquired the Tombstone brand rig, getting it used with incredibly low mileage from a private owner for $50,000.
It's significantly low mileage, yeah. It's just over 1,800 miles on it.
The funeral home has been parking it out front where it has drawn much attention.
Every time I look out my office window, there's one or two cars that have pulled up to the curb or pulled in the driveway, and you know, you see cars are just turning around. When they drove by, they thought they saw it. They get out, they take their pictures. We've spent a lot of time out here talking to people about it, explaining what it is and what it means and how it's different.
Harley-Davidson owner Joe Krebis of Cheshire happened to drive by and soon returned to inspect it up close.
I think it's a very nice piece of equipment. It's very done tastefully, and it represents Harley-Davidson in the old carriage the way it used to be. As far as like back in the Western times, they had a clear glass cage, and that's what you got here. Except we got an iron horse now, steel horse.
The Tombstone hearse provides the funeral home with a fresh option for deceased motorcyclists. A final ride.
You know, is it for everybody? No, and we're going to have the option for them. We have a Caddy and we have a Harley, and they could pick whatever one they want. The price isn't going to be a differential for them. It's just going to be whatever fits best for them and for their family.
While expensive, the old-school Harley-Davidson towing a hearse will never go out of style, so the funeral home doesn't have to make its money back quickly.
That was part of what my consideration was. I don't know for sure how long it's going to take, but what I did consider was the fact I have a lot longer of a period of time to do it. This isn't going to be the kind of a thing where 10 years from now, someone walks up and says, man, the body style is outdated, it's time to upgrade to a new one. I mean, the Ford Motor Company and General Motors are pretty intentional about swapping out their body styles, and, you know, for a classic auto car hearse, you might feel a little pressure to upgrade here and there. I think for most of my career, the classic look of it is going to be timeless, and we're going to have a longer period of time to recoup the investment.
One thing is for certain, it's a rarity.
To our knowledge, this is the only one in Connecticut. I know there was one up in Massachusetts that the funeral home sold. I'm not sure if there's another firm that has one up there or not. I am told through the interaction we've had on social media since we've posted ours, we've had some people that have commented and said that there was one in New Hampshire and I believe one in Maine.
And it brings a bit of humor to what is a somber business.
I've been a funeral director now for, almost 20 years, and this is the first occasion or time I've ever had people approaching a hearse with a smile on their face.
For Ride Connecticut and Ride New England, I'm Bud Wilkinson.